is the basic starting package so that you can see, okay, send your email. If you want to refer someone, that's fine too, but that's a secondary part of the business. The main part of the business is learning how to send your emails to build your list and how to send your emails to make money every single day. Everything else is secondary. So you don't really need to see everything, all of the training, at once. It's you walk before you run. So that's what we do. And that's how we do this. There's 3 different types of memberships when you come in. When you first join, you are a trial member, which I know a lot of you guys are probably trial members. And so you start off as a trial member. Once you pay the $97 one-time fee, then you upgrade and you become what's called a platinum member. You stay a platinum member for, I think, 5 days or 7 days now. If it's whatever it is, it's going to be 5 days. So you'll stay a platinum member for 5 days because there's a little more training involved in that. And then after that 5 days, you automatically become what's called a pro member of Cliqly. And then you have access to everything, all of this. You actually have access to this once you become a platinum member, as well. But that's something you'll see when you actually become a platinum member, which means that you're not a free trial member anymore. You've paid the $97 to upgrade to do your to get your next set of credits. Then you will see this training. So I'm going to go through this right here with you. Okay. Like I said, every other week. So the last call was May 2nd. I did a live update call. It was just me going through the video, doing the stuff. It wasn't a live with everybody on there, like you guys that are on there now. It was just a regular call. And then we do this week. Next week, I'll do an update call that won't be live like this. And then the week after that, we'll do another call just like this, where everybody can be on the call at the same time. These calls are always right here, same place. That's cliqlytraining.com. You can always just come here. There's no passcode. There's no nothing. You just come onto the call and you're ready to go. Number 1 is sign up for Cliqly updates. Okay. If you are a platinum member or a pro member, then go into the live trainings area, which is right here, and click here to sign up to receive Cliqly updates. Okay. If you're not a trial member, if you're a trial member, then you're on a different list and you're already receiving texts from me, and your coach should be from your coach as well. But if you are a platinum member or a pro member, then you need to make sure that you are on to receive those text updates. That way you stay informed with everything that's going on every day. I send out text updates twice a day because we want you guys to know what's going on, right? This is the email marketing business and things change all the time. So we want to make sure that you guys, know what's going on at all times. You can also then scroll down this page. We have this sale that's going on right now where you can instantly add up to 25,000 subscribers to your list with the tier jumper. There's a page once you're a platinum or a pro called tier jumper here on the left, and you can go and you can read all about it. Basically just enables you to jumpstart your results, because you can add a whole lot of subscribers, in one shot versus, adding them slowly over time. There's a coupon going on right now, the May flash coupon. It's a 30% coupon. Our goal here is to keep your costs as low as we can possibly keep them, because the lower your costs are for not only building your list, but for actually mailing your list once it's built, the better it is for us, the better it is for you, the better it is for us, because you guys are getting more mail out. So we do everything that we can to make sure that your ongoing costs of building your list, which is the same as any business, right? If you started any business, you have costs that are ongoing, and this is no different, right? And so you have to build your list, then you mail your list. And so we give this coupon and we keep it there pretty steady. I mean, it's, it'll cut off every once in a while, but we keep it there pretty steady. And then there's a lot of other sales down there. This Millions flash sale gives you a lot of different things, a lot of different credits. You get free 1 million Cliqly Pro credits with any credit package ordered. That's going on right now. And then there's a bunch of other sales that are down here that you can get access to once you're a platinum member or a pro member of Cliqly. If you are a trial member, then there's only one product. There's only one thing that you can do to upgrade, and that is the $97 one-time fee. It's $97 to get you another 200,000 list building credits, another 500,000 Cliqly Pro credits, which I'm going to go through all that here in just a second, and gives you everything that you need for at least the next week. And then at that point, you'll be a platinum member and you'll be able to see all of these sales so that you can build your business as quickly or as slowly as you would like. We want to make sure that you guys are always in control, all the way across the board. Okay. So I want to start off with everything. So literally you're going to go through the entire thing today. So this is going to be a long one. If you can't stay on for the entire call, that's perfectly fine, because we always record them, right? This is being recorded right now, and we always put them on the page. This recorded call will be right here on the referrals page, and on the training page, and it will be on not only this call, not only for platinum members and pro members, but also for trial members as well. So this training that goes through everything is going to be on there so that everybody can see it, all at once. The history, just a little bit about the company. For those of you that don't know, for those of you that do, just bear with me, because there's a lot of people that don't know, and a lot of new people are coming in. So there's a lot of stories out there about what happened, how it happened, what we do, what we don't do, what our focus is. And so that's why I'm doing this call today with everything, is so that everything. So it's not something that your coach told you that may or may not be perfectly 100% right, or it's something that you saw on Facebook, which is ridiculous. Don't believe anything you see on Facebook. But so that's why I'm going to go through it all. Okay, so my history, Bobby Jones, I'm from Houston, Texas. I've been in the business for 27 years now. Literally started October 20th, 1995. And so, yeah, I'm old. Yeah, but started the company a long time ago. Didn't take long to come across email marketing. I've been doing email marketing ever since, because email marketing is almost the same as direct mail marketing. So direct mail marketing is when you get catalogs from, a lot of different companies, and when you get those catalogs, then you place an order. The difference with email is it's the same thing. You build a list, you mail the list. The only difference is you're not paying a per cost for each one. So if you're mailing out coupons from a direct mail thing, every time you send that coupon out, you got to pay. You have to pay the full amount whether anybody buys or not. And it's not the same with email marketing. With email marketing, it's a lot less expensive. It's a lot more efficient, which is why email marketing is the #1 marketing channel in the entire world. There's no bigger medium anywhere. You talk about Facebook, Facebook's got 1 billion, maybe 2 billion. You talk about TikTok and Instagram, 1 billion, 2 billion, they're all, right in the same range right there. But email, there's 100 billion emails out there. Even though there's only 8 billion people, there's 100 billion emails. And so it's just it's just crazy how many emails are sent out each day, every single day. And it's because it works. It's perfect for targeting. It's perfect for building a business, because you can target your customers, very, very efficiently. And so that's what we do. And that's why we are in the business, and been in business for 27 years. Well, I have 2 kids. I have a son. My son is 28 years old, and he got married 2 years ago. My daughter is 23. She got married 1 week ago, last Saturday, April 29th. That is why there was a little lull there in the training that I did, because we did not do a live call. Normally, when we would have done a live call, would have been the day after her wedding. It's like, yeah, we're not doing that. So so that's why we're doing it this week. So anyway, I have 2 kids, and of course they've grown up seeing all of the success that we have, and everything that we have, the houses, the cars, everything that we have, the vacations, is all a direct result of the lists that we built and email marketing. And so everything. So of course, both kids wanted to be in the email marketing business. And so I made a deal with them and told them, okay, what we'll do is, if you go to college, you have to go to college first. Go to college, and once you graduate, then I will set you up with a list and get you started in the email marketing business. So it was a fair deal. They had to do something, and the main reason was not because you have to have a college degree or anything like that to do this. What I wanted to be able to see, what I wanted them to have to do, is to know that they could start something, work through it, and finish it. And they both did. They both graduated from college, and now they're both email marketers. So my son was the first one. And so at the time, my list was about 6 million, 7 million people. Current list that I was mailing on a daily basis And so for him to start, instead of making him go through all the learning curve and everything that you would normally go through if you're trying to start an email marketing business, I made it very simple. We just created, my programmers and we created this platform that he could just log into, and he could just send emails to my list through his own stuff. So he's making the money from it. He's making the sales from it. And when he sent the emails to my list, anybody that opened an email that he sent out, that person's subscriber information went on to his, went off of my list and onto his list. Okay. So then he had his own list built, and it became the most efficient way you could ever think of to actually build a list in the business, because he wasn't having to pay the traditional $1.50 or $3 that it normally takes to try and build a list. And that's $1.50 or $3 per subscriber is what it usually costs to build a list in email marketing. He was being able to build his list for more like 8 cents, 10 cents, 15 cents per subscriber, because I had already built the list, right? I had already gone through that. And so all we really ended up doing was splitting the cost. So he helped pay, offset some of the costs of the list building, and then he was able to build his list for in a much more efficient way. Okay. So he was the first one on the platform, and it was a very rudimentary platform at the time. Then my daughter graduated, so she was the second one that was on the platform, and same thing. She did great. And if you go through the first video, I'm not going to go through numbers today, but my son did very, very well his first year. My daughter did very, very well her first year too, and it's because she could actually go in there and go a little bit faster than even he did, because the road was already paved. It was already laid out. We had already worked out some of the kinks that were in there before, and this is 2-3 years ago. So then, good friend of mine, I won't say his name, but if I said his name, you all know exactly who I'm talking about. It's one of the biggest internet marketers and one of the best coaches and teachers in the entire industry. And he is a good friend of mine. And we have been friends for 12 years now. His wife and my wife are friends. And, he knows my family. He was actually, him and his wife were actually at the wedding last week. So, we are good friends, and we've been good friends for a long time. And so he has a sister that works for him. And his sister, so the families were all on vacation at one time, and this was a couple years ago. And he asked if I had anything. Well, he was actually talking to my son, and so my son was telling me about the email marketing and what we were doing. And a friend of mine, he didn't even know that we were doing it, because it wasn't something that we were thinking about selling. It was just something I built for my kids. And so he asked if his sister could be on the platform. So I was like, yeah, sure. So she was the third person on the platform, and it went very well for her. So then, there's a whole story about he found out from how my friend found out from his sister how much money she was making, from just sending out the emails every day. And so then he and I talked, and we met up and started going through, and he was the one that convinced me to actually turn Cliqly into a platform that could be sold and that could be used by thousands of people instead of just the 3 of them. So that's where we came from. That's how we started. It took hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to develop everything, to get it all ready to go. And then we launched on November 17th of 21, right? 21. Yeah, 21. So about 18 months ago. It's almost 18 months ago. We launched. The original plan was just to have 100 people on the platform, and that was it. And then it kind of went up from there. So, and there's a lot of different things that are in here, and I would love to say that it started off and just went straight up and everything was perfectly smooth all the way through. But in reality, no business is like that, especially any brand new business. And it was no different for us. So we started off, and everything that was working perfectly before, had some bumps in it. So we had to pivot, and we had to make some differences, and we changed. But now what you see, everything that you're seeing right here, we own. So we own, the front end, the list building side. We own My Inbox Pro. So I'll talk about later. We own the Cliqly Pro. We own all of it. So everything is all self-contained in one system. Okay. And and that's just a way better way to do things. So what I'm going to do is today we're going to go back to the basics, right? That's kind of the story of how we started. I'm going to go back to the basics. We are an email marketing platform period, end of sentence. That is what we are. That is all we will ever be. We are an email marketing platform. You need three things to make money in email marketing. And for the guys that have been here, for all of you people that have been here since day one, which we have a ton of people that are still here from day one who have built huge lists and who are making money every day, not only making money, making a profit, and actually making their entire living from Cliqly, from the emails that they sent. Okay, not from the referral program like you may have heard on, you know, on Facebook or something like that, because we didn't start the referral program until about 6 weeks ago. So we had already paid out $2 million, over $2 million in click commissions alone, the 10-cent click commissions alone, before we ever even started the referral program. So anybody saying that if you're coming into Cliqly, that you have to, you know, you have to build a team and you have to, you know, have people that you referred to make money here, it's just absolutely wrong. I mean, it's just not true. I mean, it's nowhere near true. And so just want to dispel that myth right now. So you need three things to build, three things to make money in email marketing. You need a list of subscribers that you can send emails to every single day. We take care of that in Cliqly List Building. You need a cost-effective and efficient way to be able to send emails. Excuse me. You need a cost-effective and efficient way to be able to send emails to your list every single day so that you can generate visitors to whatever offer or whatever site you're doing sending to, and that is Cliqly Pro. Okay, and then the third thing you need is you need a way to monetize, which just means, you know, make money. You need a way to be able to make money from the traffic that you're generating from sending emails to your list. You need a list of subscribers. You need a way to mail those subscribers. You need a way to make money from the traffic that you're generating. Cliqly is the only platform in the entire world that gives you all three in one place. Nobody else can do it. Okay, there's a reason that we've been around for 18 months and not one person has tried to duplicate what we've done. Not one person, not one other company has tried to put together a platform that does the same things that Cliqly does. And quite honestly, it's because they can't, right? I have been in this business for 27 years. I know everyone. I know everyone in the entire business, right? I know all the big companies, I know the smaller companies, and I know all the important ones anyway. So you can't just go in and, you know, if somebody wanted to come in and start something like this, first of all, they'd have to be able to have the list, right? Our list is 14 million subscribers, almost 15 million. And that is the current list. That's not the total list from day one, 27 years ago. Okay, no, that is the current list that we are mailing that we know is active right now. And we add between 3 and 4 million new subscribers every week. Okay, if you don't have all of the stuff to be able to do that, if you don't have the contacts to be able to do that, then you can't do that. And you can't sustain a program like Cliqly. Okay, that's why nobody else can do it. We have all the contacts to be able to do it, and we've been doing it for years and years. So we can do that, and we continuously do it every single day. So we add 3 or 4 million subscribers every month, and we're ramping that up. You know, it's going to be even more. Okay, so that's Cliqly List Building, Cliqly Pro. In Cliqly Pro, you need to be able to mail your list, and so we have that too, and we'll talk about that secondly. So I want to focus on list building a little bit. So I'm going to click here and go to list building in here. So list building is the cornerstone of the entire business. Okay, there's a very true axiom, a very true saying, which is the bigger your list, the more email goes out. The more email goes out, the more people open the emails, the more people click on the links in the email, the better your results, right? It's very simple. The bigger your list, the more everything is, the better the results. So we make it to where you can send emails to our list that is already built. The entire platform is based off of credits. Okay, so you buy list building credits to be able to send emails to our email list of 14 million subscribers. And anybody that opens an email that you sent from Cliqly List Building, that person is automatically transferred to your list of openers, and you can see them by clicking on this link right here on the left, this your list of openers. Okay, you can see them right here in your list. You can see their name, you can see their email address. and you can see them, and it's automatic. So when you're sending in Cliqly list building, it's very simple. We want to make it very simple. You can read all this. Of course, watch this video because it'll tell you how to do this. Okay. When you're a trial member, when you're a brand new trial member, you can send 40,000 emails a day. And when I say 40,000, I mean 20,000 emails twice, not just 20 emails. We have people that'll send 20 emails, twice. It's not 20 emails, it's 20,000. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So when you scroll down the page, you already have credits. So if you're a trial member, we've given you 200,000 list building credits. Okay. That's enough for you to send 40,000 emails a day for 5 days, right? That'll build you a list of about 1,400, somewhere around there, maybe 1,000, 1,500. But we've already given you 5,000 subscribers to start when you were brand new, when you first came in, because we didn't want anybody to start at zero. We want you guys to start off, with subscribers already in your account so that you can see the entire business. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to send a list building email now. Okay. So you scroll down the page, please choose the email category. Right now, there's only one, right? That's the niche that we are in. It's the internet marketing niche because it's evergreen, right? It can constantly, it's good now, it's good tomorrow. It'll be good 10 years from now. There's always people that are trying to learn how to do advertising online, how to do marketing online, how to make more money online. It is a never-ending market. And so that is why we focus on that market to start. Now, coming soon, there will be diet and health related stuff. And then there's a couple other ones. I know there's a jobs one that's coming also, but we have to be able to build a list in those niches before we can actually put them into the system. And it's got to be a substantial list. It can't just be a list of 100,000 people. It's got to be a list of 5 or 10 million before we can load it into the system. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do is choose the email category. It's already chosen for you. Step number 2, how many subscribers would you like to send an email to? And the answer is 20,000. Okay. Hope you can all see that. It's not 20, it's 20,000, right? And then you go to the next step. And when you go to the next step, there's creatives. So these proven email creatives, these are the emails that are actually sent out on your behalf. Now, no emails are ever sent out from your email. No emails are ever sent out from your computer. They are all sent out from the Cliqly platform with our IPs and all of that. None of that is ever, they would never, they don't know did you send it? They'll never be able to see, anything of that. They never see your email address. Your ISP won't, they don't care because all you're doing is just you're going to the platform. You're not sending any emails through their system, through anything other than the Cliqly platform. That's the only place you're sending. Okay. So there's a ton of creatives in here. There's a lot of different emails, right? I don't know how many total, probably 200 that are in here. And each one of these is proven and tested to make sure that they actually get results. Right? We are in the results business. I say it all the time. We're in the results business. If you send out an email from the system and nobody opens it, doesn't do you any good, doesn't do me any good. If somebody opens it but doesn't click on it, doesn't do you any good, doesn't do me any good. Okay. These are proven. These are the ones that we've been using for years and years and years because they work now, they'll work tomorrow, they'll work 10 years from now. Okay. So you scroll down the page and you can pick any one of them. But for this thing, I'm just going to pick the first one. Okay. Select the email. You're only going to be able to send those to your Conversion House media tracking link, which I'll talk to in a minute. But basically what happens is anybody that you send this email to, so we're about to send it to 20,000, anybody that clicks on this link right here, you get paid 10 cents. It's guaranteed money, whether sales ever made. It's the base, but it's guaranteed for everybody. Okay. Then you enter your name. Okay. You enter your name and then you send it. You can send it now or you can send it later. I'll send this one now. Okay. Send this email to your list. Click here to confirm the sending. And that's it. Okay. So that's email 1. I've sent 1 email now. Okay. I'm going to send another one. As a free member, I can send up to 40,000 a day, right? I can send 2 emails to 20,000 each time. That's 40,000 total each day. Once you're not a free member, once you're a platinum member or a pro member, then you can send up to 500,000 emails each day. So if you're sending out 20,000, you can send up to 25 emails a day and build your list as quickly and as fast as you want to be able to send your list, to build your list. Bigger your list, the better your results, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do it again, just so you see. Okay, I'm at the top. This is the Cliqly list building. This is whether you're a free member, a platinum member, or a pro member. It's all the same. Scroll down the page. Okay, you don't need to choose anything here. How many subscribers do you want to send to? You're going to send to 20,000. Go to the next step. Okay, you're going to choose proven email creative one. Just to let you know, they rotate all the way through. They every time you do it, the system, the platform chooses a different creative for you to send to the list, because it wants to be efficient, right? Doesn't want you sending the same exact email, 5, 10, 12 times in a row. So it switches them up every single time so that you're not doing that, right? The goal here is to get as many opens as you can and as many clicks as you can, right? So you send this out, select this email. Once again, you get paid 10 cents for anybody who clicks on the email, put in your name. And for this one, instead of sending it out at the same time, because now it's 11:30 a.m., I'm going to send this out later, right? The times here are military time. It's 24-hour clock. So right now it's 11:30 a.m. At 1:30 it'll be 13:28, right? So that's 1:30. So you can do that if you need to look it up online to see what the times are. That's perfectly fine. The time is exact on here. It's not a situation where you're sending this one out 13 hours later than the other one. No, it's, when it says 13:28, it means it's going at 1:30. 17:28 means it's going out at 5:30 or 5:28. Then you click send this email to my list, click here to confirm, and boom, it's ready to go. Okay. So you can see that this is the one that I just set up right here, right? And you can see that it's in the queue, meaning that it won't send until the time that I set it, which is tonight at 5:28, right? So that's 6 hours from now. Okay. This one that I ran is immediate and it's already sending. Okay. So you can see the numbers here to the right. So emails sent, this is the number of emails that were sent, and this is the number of opens. So for this one, it was 10,000 and it was 73. 73 people opened that email that I sent. So you got to think about it. Okay. We sent out 10,000 emails, and of those 10,000 emails, what's going to happen? If you send 10,000 emails out, and what's going to happen? There's certain things that are going to happen. Number one, a certain percentage of those are going to open the email, right? Just like when you get an email, certain percentage of people are going to open that email. Okay. And then a certain percentage of those that open the email are going to click on the link in the email, right? In list building, in Cliqly, anytime somebody opens an email that you sent, okay, that person's information, their subscriber information, goes right here to your list of openers. Okay. So the first person that opens, so I just sent that email out just a minute ago. When somebody opens that email, this will change, because you'll see a new person that'll come in here that won't be, that person will still be on the list, but it's building the list, right? And so, like I said, if you were going to try to build a list traditional in email marketing, the average cost is $1.50 to $3, depending on your advertising source and the how efficient your squeeze page is, the landing page that people are going to. We let you skip all of that. All you're doing is you're sending out emails to my list that's already built of 14 million subscribers, and anybody that anybody that opens the email that you sent, that person goes on your list. Right. And you can see, so like this one's 20,000 and 234 people were added to the list just from that one single email. So this email and this email, they're going to get 150 to 200 actual new subscribers added to the list. And we let you do that as a free trial member. I give you 200,000 email credit to be able to send out your emails in Cliqly list building. And once they're done, then you have a choice, right? So you can send out 40,000 a day for 5 days to build your list. Your list already starts at 5,000. And if you're sending out 20,000, you may add, another 1,000 to 1,500 new subscribers to your account. So by the end of the 5 days, you've got maybe 6,000 or 6,500 people on your list. And the point here is to show you the progression. It's to show you how it works, right? So if you're a trial member, or if you're a platinum member or a pro member, the point of list building is to show you how it works, to make sure that you can see that you're building your list, you're adding new subscribers to your list, and you're not paying $1.50 or $3 or $2 or whatever it is per subscriber added to your list. You're paying 10 cents, sometimes 8 cents, sometimes 12 cents, 15 cents, depending on, a lot of different factors, but you're paying on average about 10 cents to add a subscriber to your list versus paying the much higher price. Okay. So that's Cliqly list building. Okay. Once the Cliqly list building, and you do this every day. Okay. So especially as you're brand new, you'll do it every single day. You'll do it, you'll send it out, and so once you run out of credits, then as a free trial member, you have one option. Okay. The one option is the $97 one time. Once you pay the $97 one time, I give you another 200,000 list building credits and another 500,000 Cliqly Pro credits. That way you can continue building your list. And then after that, after you use those 200,000, then you can simply go here to the live trainings and updates page, and you can choose whatever package that you would like to be able to build your list as quickly or as slowly as you want. And there's a lot of different packages, like the $97 package is on here, but there's packages that can get it to where, your cost to build your list is even lower, 5 cents, 6 cents, sometimes 4 cents per subscriber. And it all depends on your particular, how you want to build your business, and how fast you want to build it, and how fast you want to build your results, right? And everybody's different. I say it all the time. We do not want you to run up your credit card. That is not what we are here for, okay? We are here to make money, not spend money, okay? And we do that in a very efficient way. There's a new training that's coming up on this page right here called Mountain Climbing Email Marketing, which is the exact way that we teach people how to build your list, how to mail your list, so that you don't go into debt, so that you don't go into, you're not spending more than you're making, that you build it up to a certain point and then you slow down and you keep mailing your list. And so you're making a lot of money and you get into profit and you stay in profit. Okay. So that's Cliqly list building. It enables you to use credits to mail my list of 14 million subscribers, almost 15 million. And anybody who opens an email, that person's information is moved onto your personal list, and you can build your list for about 10 cents per subscriber. Okay. So that's part one, list building. Okay. You need 3 things to make money in email marketing. You need a list of subscribers to be able to send emails to. You need a cost-efficient, effective way to be able to send emails to that list. And you need a way to make money from the traffic that you generate from that list. Part 2 is a cost-efficient way to be able to mail your list once it's built and while you're building it, so you can make money from the list. And that is Cliqly Pro. Okay. So Cliqly Pro is our own internal mailing system, right? It is an internal mailing system, and it is based on, you can mail up to 1 million emails a day to your list from this page within Cliqly Pro. And it is all based on the size of your list. Okay. So if you scroll down that page, you can see how many emails a day can you send in Cliqly Pro. Okay. So if your list is up to 30,000, you are what's called a tier 1. Okay. If you are a trial member, you're not tier 1 yet. If you're a trial member, you can send 75,000 emails a day in Cliqly Pro. Okay. And I've given you the list of 5,000. So you can send up to 75,000 emails a day, because once again, I want to show you not only how easy it is to build a list, but I want to show you that as you build your list, the results go up. So today's Monday, right? So if you were brand new today and you came in and you had your list was 5,000 subscribers and you mailed the 75,000 in Cliqly Pro, which means you mailed 15 emails to 5,000 people that are on your list. They get 15 emails, which is, we don't do that all the time, but we do that when we first start. When you're mailing those out, you will be able to see that you make X amount of money, right? You can see it. You'll be able to see it in your conversion house media, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But you'll be able to see that you're making a certain amount of money. By day 3, by day 4, by day 5, when your list is now 6,000 or 6,500, when you mail out your mail from that, you're mailing a bigger list, you're mailing a bigger responsive list because you have more subscribers on your list, you will see the results go up. And that is the point of the trial. The point of the trial is to have, when you come in, so that you can see the progression, right? It's not for you to make $97 in your first week, because that's just not realistic, right? It's not realistic for somebody to come in and make $97 in their first week from a list that we gave them, you know. But what is realistic is for somebody to come in and make 40, 50, 60, and I think I saw 70 the other day. Well, they make them 40, 50, 60, or $70 their first week. And as you continue to go, as you continue to build, you know, week 1, let's say you made 50, week 2, you made 70, week 3, you made 100. Okay. If you're paying the $97 a week to be able to join, now you can see the progression as it goes, that after week 3, you're now in profit every week. Right. And that is how the system works. That is why we're so popular. That's why we're growing so fast, is because it works. You just have to follow the system and follow the training. And you can see from here in Cliqly Pro, you can build your tiers. And yes, we have people that are here at tier 10 and tier 8 and tier 9 that have built these enormous lists, and they can mail 1 million emails a day in Cliqly. And yes, those are the ones who are making their entire income from Cliqly. And there's not just 1 or 2, there are hundreds. So when you're building your list, these are the tiers that you're looking at, right? And it's based on how big your list is. But let's go back to the start. I said I was going to start at the beginning. So if you're brand new and you just came in 10 minutes ago and you're a trial member, you have a list now of 5,000 subscribers that you can mail up to 75,000 emails a day. Okay. So the way you do that is you scroll down the page, and it's the exact same thing as the list building. Okay. You're mailing your openers list, and you're going to mail 5,000. Okay. Click go to the next step. Same as before, just pick creative number 1. There's hundreds of them on the page, so you can scroll down and read them all and pick the one that you like and pick the one that you know. And we have people that will pick one and say, okay, to my list, they really love creative number 5, and so they will focus and send that out more and more than they do the other ones. But for now, just keep it simple. Choose proven email creative number 1. You're going to select this email. Same thing. Okay. You're going to send it to your Conversion House Media tracking link. You'll enter your name. I'll show you something else here in a minute. Okay. And then you'll send it later. Okay. And then, so this will be tomorrow. I'll talk about that here in just a second too. Okay. If you're a brand new member, if you're a trial member, then you can send the emails same day, right? If you're a platinum member, and platinum members can too, but then after 5 days, when you become a pro member, you can no longer send emails on the same day. You have to schedule them out, meaning that, like for today, you can see that if this particular demo account is a pro, so it can only send out emails starting tomorrow through next Monday, right? So you can schedule them out. You don't have to sit here and do this, every single day. You can schedule them out if you want to. And the reason we do that is because it gives our delivery team, we have with a team called an email delivery, a deliverability team, an email team, that makes sure that the emails go into the inbox, right? Make sure that they get opens, to make sure that they get clicks. Same as before, we are in the results business. Okay. If somebody doesn't open the email, doesn't do us any good, doesn't do you any good, right? If somebody doesn't click on the email, doesn't do you any good, doesn't do us any good, right? So we make money, you make money when somebody clicks on a link inside of an email. Okay. So I just sent that email out and it's for tomorrow. So you can see it right here. That's the 5,000. If you're a trial member, just schedule them out for today, but the same as before, don't send them all out with send now. Okay. Send them out, an hour or 2 apart. But if you're a trial member, you're going to send 15 emails. So 15 different emails to 5,000 subscribers each time, for a total of 75,000 emails. Meaning that when you're looking at these records per page, if you're a trial member, all 15 of these should say 5,000 here, 5,000 here, 5,000 here, 5,000 here, and you're sending it out 15 times a day and you're going to do that until you run out of credits. And I give you 500,000 credits, so it's like 6.5 days, of credits. One thing that you do know, okay, you can send out 75,000 emails in a day. So if your list is 5,000, means you can send out 15 emails to 5,000. If your list is 6,000, you can't send 15 emails because your limit is 75,000. So you can send out 12 or 13, and then whatever the last email is may go to 1,200 people or 1,300 people. But the point is the same: is that you're going to send out 75,000 emails every single day as a trial member, and that will maximize your results that you make. Every time you send out an email in Cliqly Pro, okay, anytime somebody opens the email, nothing happens because that person is already on your list, right? They don't need to go on your list again. They're already on your list, right? So anytime somebody clicks on a link in your email, you get paid. You make 10 cents per, okay? And so if you scroll down the page here, you see this link right here, right? Anytime somebody, if you sent this email out to 5,000 people, anytime somebody opens this email and clicks on this link right here, you get paid 10 cents per click, for every single click. Nobody else does that. Nobody else in the world can do that. And the only reason we can do it is because we have, a proven team, but we also have a proven, we have relationships with brokers and things to be able to sell those clicks, to be able to come in. So we know that we can pay you 10 cents per click on every single click that you generate, whether a sale is ever actually made or not, whether anybody actually buys anything, doesn't matter. Okay. You earn 10 cents per click every single time. Okay. I'm going to show you again how to do this. So I'll put in 5,000 here, select this email. Okay. I put in my name. Okay. If you're a trial member, you can send it out the same time or same day. If you're not a trial member, then you have to send it out tomorrow. Same thing. So I scheduled one for 11:30, and now this one goes out 11:42. Okay, same thing. So tomorrow I've already got 2 scheduled right there. Okay, so that's if you're a trial member. If you are a pro member or a platinum member, okay, which the only difference is that a platinum member has paid the $97 one time. Now you're a platinum member. You're no longer a trial member. You can mail more, right? So as a platinum member, you're automatically moved to the tier 1 status. It may not say tier 1 right here because this is all based on list size, but once you're a platinum member, it'll say that your daily sending limit is 100,000 emails. So when you upgrade, you go from being able to send up 75,000 emails a day to being able to send 100,000 emails a day in Cliqly Pro. It's cheaper to send in Cliqly Pro than it is to be able to send in list building. The list building credits are more expensive because the list is included, right? You're building a list, and so the subscriber cost is included in that, so it's a little more expensive. Once you're mailing in Cliqly Pro, your list is already built, right? You've already built your list, and you continually build your list. You never stop building your list. But once you're in Cliqly Pro, then you're mailing the list that's already built. So you're not having to pay for that subscriber again. You're only paying to be able to send the emails out. And we give you the lowest price anywhere on the planet to be able to send emails out to your list. Okay. With Cliqly Pro, you can mail 1 million emails. You can send 1 million emails to your list for $125. Okay. And that's the maximum. Any other place that you went to, if you went to SendGrid or you went to Mailgun or Mandrill or any of the other big providers, to be able to send out emails, and you can go look, okay? They will tell you, you can see it on their website, that it'll cost you $600 to $700 per million to send out emails to your list, right? Which is still not a bad deal, but we send out billions and billions of emails every year. And so we own our own system. We own all of our own IPs. We own everything. So we can get those costs down to even below what they're sending, what they can offer you. So we pass those costs on. We're in the results business. We're not here to sell credits. We're in the results business. We're here to generate clicks, right? To generate visitors to sites. Okay. So whatever we can do to help you build your list faster, and then send mail to your list, much more efficiently at a much lower cost, we're going to do that every time. And when you're doing Cliqly Pro credits, you can use the coupon. Okay. So this alone won't even be $125. It'd be, whatever that is, 80 bucks. Okay. But you can see down here, there's also sales to where you can get 5 million for 447, and you can use the coupon for that too. And then you can get 10 million for 877, same thing. You can use the coupon. So you can get your per million email cost down to 75, 80 bucks per million emails sent. No place on the planet, you can do that. And so the bigger your list, the more email you can send. You can see that in the tier system right here. So if your list is 70,000 or 100,000, then you can see that you can mail up to 200,000 emails a day. Well, if you're doing that, it might cost you 15 bucks, 10 bucks to be able to send out 200,000 emails. If you make 30, you make 35, you're making money every day. Okay. The goal here is results. We're in the results business, and not just revenue. We're not here just to make revenue. We're here to make a profit, right? And the system works together because we all work together. We're a team, right? We help you guys build the list. The bigger your list, the more email you can send. The more email you can send, the better your results. So we want to make sure that you're able to send out as much email as you can to be able to monetize and to make money from your list. Okay. So one more thing on Cliqly Pro. If you are a platinum member or a pro member, you can send up to 20,000 emails each time you send an email. If you're a trial member, you can only send up to 5,000, or you can send up to 6,000, but your list isn't big enough, to be able to send up to 20,000, because you can only send to the biggest part of your list. But once you're a trial member, you can send up to 20,000 emails per email that you send out, which means if you're sending out, 200,000, 300,000 emails a day, it's taking you 10 minutes. That's where it came from. When I said, when we talk about the thing that you can build your entire business and you can work your business in 10 or 15 minutes a day. Okay. That's not just hyperbole. That's not something that we just made up off the cuff. No, that's a real thing, because we don't want you spending all day sitting there sending your emails. You can send your emails, and you can do it, and you can plan them out for the week. You saw how long it took me to send an email right there. It takes about 30 seconds to send an email, if that. And then you could schedule all of your emails out for the entire week. And we have people that do that all the time. That way you're not having to sit here and look at it every single day. But that's part of the business, is sending your emails out every day. So we get the question all the time. Okay, so I'm gonna send another one. Is, can I send my emails to something other than the 10-cent link? And the answer is absolutely yes, you can. And absolutely yes, we encourage it. We want you to. And the reason is because the 10-cent link is the base, right? And the reason we do that is for brand new people that are coming in, brand new marketers who have never heard of email marketing before. Okay. It's enough to learn to have to figure out how to, send out your list building emails, which we make very, very simple. How to send out your Cliqly Pro emails, which once again, we make very, very simple. But there's other things. You have to try to pick an offer to send those clicks to, and to make sure that the offer is a good offer that actually works, that'll convert, that you can make money from. It becomes much more difficult. So we take that off of your plate to start. And so we guarantee that every time a click is generated, we will pay you 10 cents per click every single time. Okay. Now, as time goes on and as your list builds, and I'm going to go through Conversion House Media here in just a second, as your list builds, you're going to be doing more things. You're going to send it out different offers. You're going to send it out to, different things. Okay. But we'll talk about that in just a second. But yes, you can send your clicks to once you're a platinum member or a pro member, you can send them anywhere. And all you have to do is click this link, enter a new link to send the clicks to, and then you can put a URL in there and send to whatever URL you want to send to. Okay. So if you have an offer that you want to send to from ClickBank, or you have your own offer that you like, or you're part of a network marketing company or part of another affiliate company, you can enter your own link to send all of your clicks to. You don't have to send them to the 10-cent link. The 10-cent link is the base. Okay. And we encourage people to send to their 10-cent link until their list is at least 10,000 people, just because you want to get that solid base of being able to do, make money every day. But also you need to be able to, if you're sending into another offer, you need to be able to send at least 100, 200 clicks a day to the other offer for whatever their conversion rate's going to work. So if they have a 1% conversion rate and you only send 40 clicks, chances are you're not going to get a sale. Whereas if you send it to the 10-cent click, yeah, you're going to make $4, right? It's not groundbreaking, but it's better than zero. And that's why we did it. We never wanted to have somebody come in, because we've done it. You know, we never wanted to have somebody come in and start sending emails and they're not making any money, right? If you send 20,000 emails a day, if you're brand new and you just started today, you know, yesterday, day before, if you're brand new, if you send out 20,000 emails in Cliqly list building twice, so 40,000 in Cliqly list building, and you send out 75,000 emails in Cliqly Pro, when you log into your Conversion House Media, you will have commissions in there. Okay, the results are there. Okay, but yes, people ask the question all the time, can I send it to my own link? Yes, you can. Okay, so go. So let's talk about, so that's Cliqly list building, and that's Cliqly Pro. Okay, I'm going to go through another thing here. I'm going to go through the tier jumper. Okay, so in Cliqly Pro, I talked about the tiers, right? So based on how big your list is, 30,000, you know, you can mail up to 100,000. Based on how big your tier, how big your list is, determines how many emails that you can send out per day, right? So the tier jumper is something that we put in every once in a while. This is not a permanent thing. It's not in all the time. It is something that we put in every once in a while when we have excess subscribers coming onto the list, more than are needed by people that are building their list in the platform. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So we bring in 3 million, 4 million subscribers a month. Okay, if we don't need all of those for people that are building their list within Cliqly, then we can make those available, because the last thing we're going to do is just not mail them, right? It costs us money to be able to generate those subscribers. So they're absolutely going to get mailed by someone. And so what we offer is the tier jumper program, and it's not all the time. It comes on, it'll be on for a week or 3 days, and then it'll go down for 3 weeks because, you know, we're having to build up the list, you know, or more people are coming in and they need it for their, we need the subscribers to be able to send to people that are building their list. So it's not an all-time thing. So if this is live, which it is live right now, and it will be closing because we have a lot of people that are joining right now, you can jumpstart your business. Okay, so if you have 5,000 subscribers right now, by the end of the first week, you have 6,000. Okay, you could jumpstart your business and add another 10,000 subscribers immediately, you know, paying one time $497. And like I said before, when you're building in Cliqly list building, it's very efficient, and you can build your list for, you know, about 10 cents per subscriber. But with the tier jumper packages, you can see that you can get your costs a lot lower. Okay, so if it's 10,000 subscribers added to your list, it's $497, so it's 4.9 cents per instead of 10 cents per. And you can see all the way up to 50,000. I think that's actually going to go away. I know the 50,000 is going away at the end of today. You can get your subscribers for 2.9 cents each, and it's just another way for you to go up the tiers here in Cliqly Pro. So if you're a tier 2 and you add 50,000, now automatically you're a tier 3. Right? If you're a tier 3 and you add 50,000, now you're a tier 4. You can, that's why we call it the tier jumper. You can go from one to the other. And yes, you can build that list, you know, and you can build up 50,000 or 10,000, whatever it is, you know, over time. And it doesn't take that long to do it. And you can do that the traditional way using Cliqly list building. But we have people that want to be able to jump ahead and jumpstart their results. And that's why we offer the tier jumper program. Like I said, it's not there all the time. And to do the tier jumper, all you have to do is just click this link. So whatever, you know, whichever package you want, you click on the link and it'll take you to the cart, and you can pay. And within 24 to 48 hours, we will add the subscribers to your account. You're actually helping us out when you do that, because the subscribers that are available for the tier jumper right now are either being mailed by us or not being mailed at all. And so one way or another, we have to get those, you know, into the hands of you guys so that you guys can start mailing them. And we would much rather have you guys mail them than us mail them, because it, you know, it's a team, right? You guys mail it out, you guys make more money, we make more money. So that's the tier jumper program. You can see it right here, and it's on the left side. You can go through and you look at, there's a little video right here that talks about it. Your list of openers, okay? personal list of subscribers. Okay. You can read all of this. Okay. You can go down here and you can select, here's your entire list, right? This list is 69,000. Okay. If you are a platinum member or a pro member, actually, I think it's just a pro member. I don't know if platinum members can do it, but I know if you're a pro member, you can export that list if you want. It's your list. You've paid for it. You've built it, right? It's your list. Now, I can tell you this, we do not recommend it. Okay. Don't take the list out of Cliqly and take it over to Aweber or GetResponse or MailChimp or whatever, load it in there and think you're going to be able to mail it, because you're not. Okay. Because they don't know where the list came from and they're very strict on everything. And so are we. We don't let you import anything into our list, into our servers either, and they won't let you do it. And so what will happen is if you do that, you're probably going to get shut down by them because they don't know where the list came from. They want to be able to see that you built, on their platform. It's kind of like our platform. They want to be able to see how you built the list. They want you to build the list using their forms. Okay. The only problem is if you're using Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp, or any of the other ones that are out there, is you're going to pay $1.50 to $3 per subscriber that's on your list. With us, you don't. With us, you pay about 10 cents, or if you use the tier jumper, you can get them down to as low as 3 cents per subscriber. So yes, you can export the list. If you have your own servers, if you have your own stuff that's not, with Aweber or some other company, then yes, you can do that and you can do it, but you don't really need to, because everything you need to be able to mail that list and monetize that list is right here in Cliqly in the back office. So there's no real reason for you to have to be able to export that list for any reason. One final thing here in Cliqly is My Inbox Pro. Okay. Excuse me. So My Inbox Pro is another company that we own. Okay. So we own Cliqly Pro, which is internal into the members area and is ready to go immediately. Right. My Inbox Pro is another option for you to be able to send emails to your list every single day without having to pay a per credit cost. Right. It's a set fee. So like for 30,000 emails a day, it's like $97 a month. And then there's different packages. There's a bunch of different packages. Here they are. Okay. And so you can choose the different package. We do not recommend that you grab your My Inbox Pro account until you have at least 20,000 subscribers on your list. Right. But as you're doing that, keep building your list, keep mailing it in Cliqly Pro, at least 15,000 to 20,000 people on your list, on your subscriber list. Then you go sign up for a My Inbox Pro account. And once you sign up for a My Inbox Pro account, it'll come back to the system. And all you have to do is go into your list of openers right here. You turn on this auto transfer to My Inbox Pro, and it'll automatically send your list from here to your My Inbox Pro account. And now you're doubling up your mailing. So not only are you mailing in Cliqly Pro, now you can also send your emails in My Inbox Pro too. So My Inbox Pro is newer. Okay. It's not as established as Cliqly Pro. So the results are not quite as good yet. They will be. And in email marketing, everything is a ramping process. So they're not quite there, which is why we give you list building credits to be able to offset the cost of My Inbox Pro. So for this 30,000 email per day, My Inbox Pro account is $97 a month. It enables you to mail 30,000 emails a day in My Inbox Pro to your list. You can mail them to your own offer. You can mail them to your click offer. To your 10-cent click. You can mail them to whatever you want in there. But if you have that account for 97, we give you 100,000 list building credits for free. Okay. And the reason is because 100,000 list building credits cost $97. It's the same cost. So we do that so that once your list becomes 20,000, you get a My Inbox Pro account. And it's in a very real sense free, because we're giving you the list building credits to be able to offset the cost totally. So any clicks that you're generating from your My Inbox Pro account is pure profit. You're just making money off of those clicks because you're offsetting the cost of the account by having list building credits added to your account. And then as your list grows, you can go up and you can do the different level accounts. You can do bigger accounts. And you can mail a lot more in My Inbox Pro too. Okay. But like I said, don't do that until your list is at least 15,000, 20,000, because the math, it still works because you're getting them stuff for free, but you're not going to generate enough clicks to really make a big difference. So, once your list gets, 15,000 or so, then go ahead and and grab a My Inbox Pro account and start sending your stuff over there, and you'll be ready to go. Okay. If you already have one in your account, 6,000, that's fine. Okay. It's perfectly fine. You don't have to change it. You don't have to cancel or anything. It's perfectly fine. But if you're brand new and you're doing just, trying to keep your costs down, trying to keep, we're not here to spend money, we're here to make money, right? So trying to keep your costs down. And if we can do that, by making it more efficient to make it to where when you do have a My Inbox Pro account, then it starts making, making your results that much better, then it's just better for you, better for us. Okay. Final thing. Okay. If you go to the main page, right? This is move this over. Okay. If you need help, okay, and this is on all of them. This is whether you're a trial member, a pro member, a platinum member. If you need help, click here for support, takes you to the Cliqly Support Center. This page is also right here. Okay, click here for support. Okay, watch this video because 90%, probably more than 90% now, 90% of the tickets that we receive are the same questions over and over and over and over again, right? But we have to pay somebody to answer those because we're not going to let tickets go unanswered, right? So do yourself a favor, do us a favor, because you can get the answer right here. 90% of these, 90% of the questions we have are right here. How you send your emails out, how many can I send out? Can I send emails to promote my own offers? These are the same questions that we get over and over and over again. So yes, you can do that. Okay. So go here before you submit a ticket and go through the frequently asked questions. Okay. Matter of fact, if you send a question like this one, it says, how do I get paid? The response you're going to get back from support is, please go look at the frequently asked questions or the support center, and you'll be able to see your question answered there. Okay. So do that. But if you can't get your question answered there, perfectly fine. Send us a ticket, support@cliqly.com, and we will get you taken care of. Okay. So that's all for Cliqly on this side. Now I'm going to go into Conversion House Media. Okay. What time are we at? Okay. So Conversion House Media. So when you're in Conversion House Media is the company that is the affiliate company that will pay you every week for the clicks that you generate. So when you're generating clicks, when you're sending your emails in Cliqly List Building, when you're sending your emails in Cliqly Pro, every time somebody clicks on a link in any one of those emails, you get paid a guaranteed 10 cents per click, assuming that you're sending it to your 10-cent link, right? If you're sending it to your own link, if you have your own offer, your own whatever, if you're sending it to those offers, you don't get paid the 10 cents on those. You only get paid 10 cents on the ones that are sent to your click tracking link. Now, we made an update on this page. It used to have the actual click tracking link that was right here. We don't show that anymore because it was just causing confusion, especially over the last few weeks since we launched the referral program. It was just causing confusion. So we stopped doing that. We removed that from the page. And so you don't need it anyway, because that link is already hard coded into all of the emails that are in your Cliqly system. So when you send out an email in Cliqly List Building or in Cliqly Pro, and then once you start doing stuff in My Inbox Pro, it's the same thing. That link, your 10-cent link, if you choose to send to your 10-cent link, it is hard coded into your system and it's automatically in there. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to touch anything. You don't have to do anything about it. But like I said, the 10-cent link is the base, right? That's where you start off. That's where we want everybody to start off. And then as your list builds, meaning your list gets up to 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, then you can start doing other things, because now you're generating 100, 200, 300 clicks a day. You can start testing other things. And one of the other things that we do is CPA offers. Okay. Now, a CPA offer, the difference between a CPA offer and a 10-cent link offer, CPA offer doesn't pay you 10 cents per click. It only pays you when something happens. CPA stands for cost per action, right? Which means that when somebody does something, meaning they buy something or they fill out a form, do something, then you get paid. And you can scroll down the page and you can see all of the links for the different CPA offers that we have. All right. So if you want to send your traffic to this, then whenever you're over here in Cliqly Pro, okay, when you were down here and you're sending your emails, Okay, send in 20,000. Go to the next step. When I select this email, I'm going to choose enter new link to send the click to. If I want this one, I will copy this, enter it right here, put my name in, then send the email. Right now, that's going to send that email, and any clicks that go will go to this link instead of my 10-cent link. Difference is if somebody actually buys the product here, buys this rapid profit package, instead of earning 10-cent commission, I earn an $80 commission. Okay, $80 commission, that's like 800 clicks, right? That you'll earn all at one time. And so if you're sending out 200, 300, 400 clicks a day, you can figure it out to be able to send out, okay, I'm going to send out 200 clicks a day to, one of these CPA offers, right? And then I'm going to send the rest of them to my 10-cent link, because I never want to stop sending to my 10-cent link, because I want to make money every single day. It's like you're fishing for small stuff on the 10-cent link, and this is fishing for bigger fish, right? You can do both at the same time. Okay. And you can see that some of these commissions are pretty high. This one pays $70 commission on a $47 sale, right? This one pays an $80 commission on a $47 sale. This one, let's see, no, there's 105. This one has a $105 commission. So does this one. Okay. So if you're sending your emails and you're sending them to those links right there, then when somebody buys, you don't get the 10 cents on those, but when somebody buys, you earn a lot more money. You earn $105 versus earning 10 cents a click. So $105 is 1,050 clicks, right? So if you're getting a sale every 500 clicks, you're making a lot more than 10 cents a click, right? If you're getting a sale every 100 clicks, you're making a lot more than 10 cents per click. That's how you ramp up your earnings. You ramp up your earnings with the CPA clicks and with mailing to your own offers. Okay. Anytime you want to check your commissions, there's two ways to do it. Okay. When you're in Cliqly Pro, you can scroll down. There's a button right here that says check your commissions, and there's your login, right? It'll give you your login, it'll give you your username, it'll give you the link to it. And when you get here, you can click this link right here at the top of the page. It'll take you to your commission page, right? Or you can click this page right here on the left, which just says check your commissions, right? Two different ways to do it. Okay. When you're here, the commissions are constant, right? Meaning that, this is just a test account right here. Okay. So don't look at the numbers so much. Okay. Level 1 commissions is $659. Okay. I can do it for, today's, yesterday's, I can do it for whatever, days I want. Say that today. So when I sent those emails out a while ago in Cliqly this building, okay, it's already made 50 cents. Send out one email, and it'll make more as it goes through, right? But it's already made money today. Okay. But you can do it for all time. You can do it for the week. You can do it for whatever time range that you want. It's 3 different types of commissions. The level 1 commission is 10-cent commission. CPA commission is the CPA commission. If you're running CPA offers, and the third one is the Cliqly referral commission. And I'm going to go through that here in just a second. Okay. There is a $300 threshold. The minimum payment to be paid is $300. Otherwise, we'd be sending out, 1,000 wires a week, and that's not going to happen. Okay. We do send out wires every Friday. So every Friday, Conversion House Media sends out the commissions for the previous week. What happens is like if you were sending your emails this week, you made $70, right? Then that $70 just rolls over to next week. And then next week you made $100. Now you're at $170, and it just keeps rolling over. Whatever week it passes the $300 threshold, the week after that, the Friday after that, you get paid. Okay. So today is Monday, May 8th, right? So if anytime between yesterday, Sunday, and before that, you pass the threshold of $300, then you will get paid this Friday. Okay. If once you pass the threshold one time, Conversion House Media will send you an email. They'll send you an email, and they'll ask you for all of your information. If you're in the United States, you have to do a W-9 or W-2. And if you're international, then you have to do other things. But it's all that, all of the legal stuff. So make sure that, everybody's, paying their taxes, we're paying our taxes, everything's good. Okay. So once you pass the $300 threshold, then you're paid the following Friday. So there's 3 types of commissions: 10-cent commission, CPA commissions, referral commissions. Referral commissions is the last thing I'm going to go over. Okay. So yes, we have a referral program. Okay. The referral program is very simple, but there's a reason why I went through all of the other stuff first and now the trial program and now the referral program. The referral program is completely optional. You can do it, you can not do it. We have people that are making their full-time living with Cliqly without referring a single person. So anytime you see something on Facebook and they're saying, hey, you have to refer people to make money at Cliqly, they're just wrong. Okay, send them to this video. They won't do it because they don't listen to anything else either. But if you send them to this video and they watch this video, they'll understand that we are a email marketing platform, period. You know, that's all. I always say that. We paid over $2 million in commissions, more than that now. It's probably more like 2.3 million in commissions just on the clicks. That's not even counting. That's not any referrals. That's not anything that has anything to do with the referral program at all. Okay. We get paid and we make our money when you guys build your list, mail your list, and you guys generate clicks. You make money, we make money. That's the whole point of Cliqly. Okay. The secondary part is, so that's one part. One part of the business is mailing your list. The second part is the referral side. Okay. You can build both sides if you want, or you can just build the list building side. Okay. To refer people, then you give away trial memberships. We just talked about trial memberships. We give away a trial membership. We give that person, that new person, we give them 5,000 subscribers to start. Okay. Even at 10 cents per, that's a $500 value right there that we're giving them immediately. Okay. Then we give them 200,000 list building credits to be able to send emails to build their list even more. And then we give them 500,000 list building Cliqly Pro credits so that they can send emails to their list that's already been built so that they can start making money every day. The point of it is over that first 5-6 days for them to be able to see that, hey, this works, right? In our business, in any internet marketing business, in any business where, you know, your new members are coming in, biggest thing that we have to overcome is the stuff that people are talking about. You know, hey, join this crypto thing and you'll make $1 million tomorrow. You know, join this whatever and you're making, you know, none of that works, right? You guys know that doesn't work. All right. And so when you come in here, when you start sending emails to your list, you can see you're making real money and you can see the progression. Okay. You can see that it starts off at, you know, $5 or $10 a day, and then it goes to 12, then 15, then 20, then it just keeps going. The bigger your list, the better the results. Okay. So as a referral partner, okay, you can give away free memberships to Cliqly, right? And your link is right here. Okay, so this page is this page right here. Your Cliqly referral commission link takes you to this page. Watch this video, and then here is your link. So when people go to this link, if you send them to this link, when they sign up, they will be on your team, right? So when they sign up for a free membership, they will be on your team. Once someone is on your team, you can see them right here in the Cliqly referrals, right? And you can just go down the page and you can see. If they are a Cliqly 1, it means they're a free trial member, right? If they are a platinum, it means they've paid the 97. And if they are a pro, then it means that that they've already been in for a while and they're sending their emails out every day. Once they're in the referrals, okay, so I'll go back over here. Once there's a referral on your page, then you can see them you can see their information right here, okay? So this person, they just came in, okay? So this person just joined as a free member. This is their email, so you can send them an email. You can send them an email and tell them, hey, this is who I am. This is what I'm doing. This is what I've built in Cliqly. This is, you know, my Cliqly story. And then you can also send them a text. You cannot call them. Okay. You do not have permission to call them, but you do have permission to send them a text if you want to. You can send them a text, same type thing. We're not trying to push. We're not trying to sell anything. The system sells itself. If they go in and send their emails every day, they're going to see the progression. You're mainly there as another point of contact to be able to show them that this is how it works. And that it actually does work, and that there's a real person behind it other than just me, you know, in the company. If you click on their view details, and it probably won't be in there, but if you click on this view details page, you'll be able to see how many emails they sent. So they came in, they're a free member. You'll be able to see if they sent out list building emails, if they sent out pro emails, you'll be able to see that. And if not, then you can reach out to them and say, hey, do you need help sending out your emails? You know, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you send out your list building, your referral, your list building emails and your Cliqly Pro emails. You can see that, okay? Anytime someone upgrades. So when they go from being a Cliqly One to being a Cliqly Platinum, means they paid the $97 one time, you get 100% of that. We don't make anything on that. We're not here to make money from memberships and make money from that. That is not our goal. Our goal is to build mailers, to build emailers who are sending emails every day to build their list and to mail their list and monetize their list, right? That's what we're here for. So we give people that are brand new when they come in, we give them 5,000 subscribers to start. We give them 200,000 list building credits. We give them 500,000 Cliqly Pro credits, okay? When they upgrade, they pay $97 one time. We give them another 200,000 list building credits and another 500,000 Cliqly Pro credits, and we make nothing on that. 100% of that $97 goes to you. Whoever referred them to the system, whoever gave away that free trial membership, 100% of that goes to the member, because you're their coach. It's your job to make sure that they have everything they need to keep going, right? Then as they continue to build their list, as they continue to send their emails in Cliqly Pro, anytime they buy credits from us, you get 5% ongoing credit for the life of the member, okay? That is an excellent way to build your business where you're making money on the front end, you're making money from and on the back end from them buying credits. Yes, it applies also to the tier jumper. Okay, so as they start going through the tiers, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and Cliqly Pro, to be able to send out more emails, you make ongoing commissions from those commissions. Okay, there are certain rules, and you can read these. You're not allowed to post any advertising or anything about it unless you send it to support@cliqly.com first, so that we can approve it. Okay, we have to be very strict and very diligent on any ads that are out there, especially on Facebook or anywhere. You know, we don't want people saying, you know, hey, I made $5,000 on Tuesday. No, that is not what we're about. We're about mailing, right? So there's certain rules. And so if you have an ad that you want to place, then you can do that. You can put it on you can post the link on your personal page. You can tell your personal story about Cliqly, but if you have an actual, display ad or something like that, you have to send it to us before. Okay. And then the last thing is the advertising co-op. The Cliqly advertising co-op, okay, is a way for somebody who has never done this before to come in and be able to piggyback on our already successful advertising campaigns. We already have ads running for new people coming in. We're already giving away free trials, right? So what this does is it enables you to share in that, to where each time you have a share of the advertising co-op, we put you in the rotation. So the next person that comes through that is a free trial, we take that person and we assign them to your team immediately. They never see another coach. They'll be on your team immediately. You will see them in your back office. You can go in and then you can contact them. You can text them. You can email them. Okay. You are their point of contact. And when they go from being a Cliqly One trial member to a platinum, you make the $97, not us. Okay. That's how the system works. That's how the advertising co-op works. It's $197 for the co-op. Okay. It's $197 a month per share. Okay. Now we have people that literally will get 2, 3, 4 shares per week because they want to know, they want to have a steady flow of referrals coming in to build their business, right? I'll talk to you about building your email side, building your list, mailing your list in Cliqly Pro, monetizing it in Conversion House Media. Now, this is the other side. The other side is the referral side. And to maximize your business, you want to build both sides, preferably at the same time. So that is what the co-op is for. Once again, we don't want you spending a whole lot of time doing stuff. We want you to be able to build your business. And, if you're doing the referral side too, then maybe 30 minutes a day, right? Because you do have to take care of your members. Okay. Each share of the co-op will get you at least 10 free trial members placed on your team, right? So free trials are coming in all the time. Okay. If you have 197 a month, that will get you at least 10 per month added to your team. So that's what I'm saying. Some people do, 2, 3, 4 shares a week. So if you had 4 shares you're doing a week, then you're talking about having 40 people added to your team each week versus just having 10 or each month. Okay, so you're just getting more, add people added to your team. And as you contact them, then the people that go from Cliqly 1 to go into Platinum and Pro, those members, the percentage of that goes way up when you're contacting them. That's why I'm doing this training. This training is going to go into the Pro. It's going to go into the trials so that everybody can see this training if they want to and go through. Because once somebody knows all of the facts about Cliqly, once they know how to send list building emails, how to send Cliqly Pro emails, how to send emails in My Inbox Pro, how to guarantee you're making 10 cents per click, how to then ramp that up with CPA commissions, how to be able to build your business, the overwhelming majority join. The ones that don't join are the ones that come in, don't go through the training, or listen to something that somebody says on Facebook that is just completely wrong, right? So if you get the training from this page, from this video, the percentage of people that join is very, very high, but you're paying $197 a month per share. So even if if four went from Cliqly 1 to and paid the 97, you've doubled your money. If 5 or 6, you've made even more, right? And so all you have to do, and it's not a sales thing, you don't have to sell them. You don't have to sell them on the program. All you have to do is just see if they're sending out their emails and offer to help them, because nobody else out there is offering to help them build their business. So when you make that personal connection, it makes all the difference in the world. And so if you just reach out to them with text, with email, then you will have people that will join, from the co-op, and you get 10 trial signups placed on your team for every share of the co-op. Okay. So also there's another one down here. So kind of like we do with the tier jumper, we have these flash sales every once in a while where you can build your referral business even faster. And the way you can do that is by buying one of these packages here, which basically lets you jumpstart your referral business the same way as the tier jumper allows you to jumpstart your list building. These packages allow you to jumpstart your referral side. So you can, right here, you can pay a one-time fee, and you can have 50 Cliqly trial members placed under your team over the next 30 days for a one-time price. If you're a member, meaning you have at least one share of the 197 for the co-op, then you get more. You get 60 placed under you for this package. Okay. And there's 3 different packages here. Same as the tier jumper. This is not around all the time. Okay. But when we have extras coming in, and we have a whole lot of them coming in now, when we have extras coming in, then this sale is available. Otherwise, you may come here and you won't see the sale. The trial, the co-op is available right now, but even that's going to have to be start being curtailed a little bit. We're going to have to start making it. Eventually, we'll have to start making it to where people can only have 1 share versus having 2 or 3 shares or 4 shares a week. And that's up to you. You can build a business, but that's how the system works. Okay, and that's it. That's everything. That's everything. The entire Cliqly program from start to finish. Right. You can build your referral side. I mean, you build your list. You build your list first. You build your, you mail them Cliqly list building to build your list. Then you mail your listing Cliqly Pro to monetize the list. Then you can build the referral side of your business too and make even more money. Okay. That's the entire system. If you have any questions, just like I said before, go here first. Go to the support center. Go through the questions. And if you have any questions after that, send us a ticket, support@cliqly.com, and we will take care of it. Okay. Also, you have a coach, right? Every one of you, especially trial members and people coming in, you all have a coach. You all have, it's assigned to, if you look on your main page, the dashboard page, you will see your coach's information. You will see their name, you will see their email, and you can reach out to them. Right? If you have a question, reach out to your coach. If your coach doesn't respond, then you go through the support, and then you can reach out to us. Okay. So team concept here. Okay. We make money when you make money. We are in the results business, and that's what we're here for. If you need anything, we are here to help you, and we will do everything in our power to make sure that you are successful. We will not let you fail. Okay. I hope you guys all have a great day. That's all I have today. And this recording will be on the site here in the next hour or so. Okay. Have a great day, everybody. Hope everybody's good. We'll talk to you soon.